Topic: 19th September by Ali Zaidi. Who's this extra plate for? It's for Nisaro, you know. Nisaro loves ash. Haji ate his dinner. It was a tasty ash, but he did not enjoy eating it. He took a short nap which he was used to taking every day before he reopened his shop after lunch. But he could not sleep. Kanis, his wife, went to wash the dishes. She washed all the dishes but did not get her usual nap because she knew she would not be able to sleep today. Later, Haji reopened his shop, his general store widely known as Perchun-i-Haji. He dusted it by hitting a piece of cloth in all corners of his shop, and then he sprinkled some water in front of his shop to settle the dust there. He put the jars of different toffees and bubble gums in the front row on the counter. He saw small children coming from the English language center situated in the alley next door. As he saw them, he felt pure happiness and joy. They came near and loudly said their salam to Haji one by one. Haji replied with the same enthusiasm to each one. One of them asked for a Maxi bubblegum and a Jolly toffee. Another wanted a Ringo biscuit. And another said, Haji Lala, I want a juice. No, not the green flavor, the blue one. As they left, Haji's smile also left his lips. Haji resumed reading the newspaper. As usual at 5 p.m. sharp, his old friend Babu Khadim Hussain, a retired government servant, came by to meet him. Salam, Salam Haji Jan. Che Awali, how are you? Fine, Babu. And you? I'm fine. Just little pain in my knee. I'm getting old, Haji. Ha ha ha. You know, you still look much younger than me, although you are 12 years older. They both laughed as if it was the funniest joke in the world. Haji came out and waved to a tea shop across the road and gestured with two fingers, which meant 2 cups of green tea with no sugar in it. Babu said, Have you heard, Haji? General Naki has also left. Haji made a face of extreme surprise and said, Naku Babu? Tell me it's not true. I swear, everyone is shocked. Haji sighed deeply. Babu said, When our army personnel are fleeing, then what can you expect from the rest? He went on, Haji, why don't you go too? Leave this place. Nothing is left over here. Haji shook his head slowly and said, People are leaving to protect their future. What would I leave for? Babu regretted having made the suggestion. He knew what Haji meant. Haji closed his shop. He had an unusual walking style of putting his left foot quicker on the road than the other foot. He hated winter for being cold and yet loved winter for making him sit near the heater. He loved heaters because it gave him a strange pleasure getting warm and watching TV. Kanis, who as usual was waiting all day for this salam, responded and came to Haji and taking his coat and stick went into kitchen. Haji came to his room, sat and took off his plastic prosthetic right foot. It was such a relief for him to do so. Kanis came, set his prosthetic foot aside, spread the dastarkhan, and brought in the dinner. She set the same ash down with salt and pepper near it. Then they both watched TV in complete silence. There was a program about the Palestine war. Haji changed the channel. There was a beautiful young female newscaster having a loud discussion with a politician. Haji changed the channel again. It was a National Geographic program about dogs. He decided to watch it. Kanis brought a thick blanket and said, It's cold tonight. Henna, Haji? Haji nodded. When Kanis left the room, Haji called out, Kanizu, bring my tablets. Kanis felt as if she was a young bride, though it had been 16 years since they were married. It was only on special occasions that Haji used to call her with her nickname. Haji ate the tablets and they both slept under the blanket while Haji hugged Kanis by her waist from behind. Kanis did not move at all. Haji took her hands in his and rubbed them. They both knew, but still Kanis did not move at all. Haji took her chin in his hand and made her to look at him. As Kanis looked, Haji saw a small drop of tear at the edge of her eye. They both hugged hard and cried, for this was their only remedy. Haji was awoken by the mullah's azan from the mosque nearby. It was only half an hour earlier that he fallen asleep. He came out from under the blanket with great care not to wake Kanis. Then he placed a small kiss on her forehead and went to offer his ablutions. Today he felt like offering prayers in the mosque, although it was quite cold. He wore his jacket, prosthetic foot, and a shawl and went to the mosque. After namaz, all the people greeted him saying, Kabul Bashat, may your prayers be answered. Haji came out of the mosque but did not go home. He made his way towards a place that gave him solace and peace. It has become really cold, he thought. He began to enjoy the sound of his steps on the frozen soil, creating a rhythmic beat due to his awkward style of walking. And then there came the path full of stones. He always had difficulty crossing this part, having to keep his balance with his prosthetic foot. But he was used to coming here every Friday with Kanis. With much painstaking effort, he reached the road nearby after 15 minutes and stopped at a large gate. He recited some verses from the Holy Book and then went inside. He went on for another 5 minutes and reached a small grave. On its monument engraved were the words Shaheed Nisar Ali, son of Haji Sadiq Ali, age 9 years, 19 September 2005. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un.